Avoid these 6 mistakes when teaching your child to read. Number 1, going too fast. You don't want to go so fast that they never get a chance to get comfortable with whatever you're working on. If you go too fast, they never get a chance to really get each step. So you don't want to go too fast. You got to remember you're building a foundation. So you want it really super solid. Spend plenty of time on every little step. 2, going too slow. I'm not talking about spending too much time on one thing. What I mean is you're not giving your child enough to do. There's too much idle time. They need to be kept busy. Boom, boom, boom. Everything goes real fast, real fun, very light. And if they have downtime, they start getting bored. And sometimes when they don't have enough to do, they make up their own games. And sometimes you don't like that. 3, not reviewing at the beginning of every lesson. It's a good argument for this, which I brought up before. You write down what you plan on that day. And then as you do each thing, you make little notes on it. And that is what you use to make your lesson plan for the next day. And you have reviews on there. Review. All the things you need to review. You need to do that every day. Because the more often they review something, the more it's cemented in their mind. 4, when they finally get to reading, it's too hard. You get words like scissors, paper. That's a silent C right there. That's way above their level. Multi-syllable words. So this is set A. It's the very first set for brand new readers. So this is what you have to watch for. You see, this is what it says on the box. And then these are what the words look like inside. Multi-syllable, vowel blends, another multi-syllable word, 2-syllable words. Again, extra punctuation. Too hard for somebody who's just barely learning how to blend 2 or 3 letters together. Ideally, you have a book like this that just sticks to short vowels, 1 syllable, short sentences, super easy. I mean, these a kid can read if they can blend a couple, 3 letters together. Super easy. And they read this and then they feel that sense of accomplishment. They actually can read this as opposed to multi-syllable words. And then at the end of it, they feel so happy that they accomplished that and pride, and it motivates them to keep on reading. 5, not building their vocabulary. When they're reading, part of reading is to understand. In order to understand a whole sentence, you should understand each word. So you should make sure that they understand what the words mean. If you suspect that they probably don't know what it means, then they very likely don't know what it means. For instance, these are 2 books from the Paw Patrol series. Here you've got super speedy. Super here means to a marked degree or a lot, right? So different definition of it is super. So these 2 words are something different. You got to make sure that they know what that means. This means it's pretty great. 6, not having them listen for sounds and also write while you're doing the other reading stuff. So remember, when they are reading, they are looking and taking it in and having to, in their head, translate it and figure out what sound it is. When they do spelling, they have to listen. Like, say you give them the word cat, they have to go cat. So it's going the other way, right? So they get used to listening to sounds, and they need that as a balance. Follow for more teaching tips.